Good morning. Good morning. All right, can you hear? Is the sound good? Hi, wild child. Good morning. Good morning. Let's see. Let me check the sound. Let's see if the sound is okay. Can you hear me? Can you hear the sound? Okay. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, so finally got the mic working. Good morning, everyone. AI, welcome. Wild child, you're up so early. Hello, Wolf. Let's check out my little guy. See how he's doing. He's doing much better. Little baby. Huh? You doing much better today? Huh? No, you can't have that. You can't have that. You're doing much better today, huh? Huh? You got all healed from the snake? Huh? Did you get healed from the snake? Let me see. Oh, you look so much better. Oh, my goodness. You look so much better. Well, guys, hey, Chris Lee. Good morning. The weather is so much better. It's like 80 this morning, so it is like number 4. He has some funny sayings on those lives. I didn't realize all the stuff that he had put in there, but good morning, Chris. Hope you're doing well. Happy Sunday. Like I said, the weather is starting to finally. I mean, it was still. I said no. Do I have to take that away from you, love? Do I? The weather is finally starting to get to fall now, so thank goodness. But I mean, it was still 112 yesterday, so still in the afternoons it's really hot. But the mornings have been cooler, so I know fall is coming. Thank goodness. I think this is the first time, like I said before, hi, wild child. This is the first summer where I'm like, I can't wait for this summer to end. I don't think I've ever said that before, but it's been brutal this summer. So now I can start working on my project over there. I got all my stones ready to go and all my designs and my spaceships and my aliens. So I'll be doing that over there. The paint actually held up really well because we had a really bad storm here like 2 weeks. Yeah, I'm on the correct one. So hopefully, let's see. Let me check. Let me check if you guys can still. I got a yell from the window. No signal. Let me just go see. Is it connected? Okay. All right. So I think we're good. I think we're good. I think I got the signal back. Maybe I went too far. It shouldn't be because I put in this Wi-Fi extender that is supposed to let me go as far as I want. And I actually did go over to the other house. So I'm not sure what's going on. But my guy's looking much better from the snake bite. This time it was a sidewinder. I have a little short coming out tomorrow. We caught the snake. Well, my husband caught the snake and he put it in a bucket and took some pictures of it. So, and when I was at the hospital, the doctor was like, you might want to take these guys to a training facility and, get them trained too, because this is the second episode, right? Now, we've lived here for so long, and I've never had issues with snakes, ever. I mean, we see them here and there, but they've never, gone near them. But what's a sidewinder? A sidewinder is like one of the second, I guess you could never see it because it's the color of the sand, right? But it actually got in the house. So we leave the screen door open in the morning. And when that storm came a couple weeks ago, I think it felt the heat in the, Yeah, it's a horned. Exactly. Exactly. It has these, it's a really freaky looking, it has these two horns above the eyes and it's really crazy. But it actually found its way in our little, in my studio, like in the sun porch, I have my studio and it found its way in. And yes, it is. It's not as bad as what she went through. Uh, yeah, right, exactly. Yes. So, now she got bit by the Mojave Green, which is the really, really deadliest snake. And she actually bled and she actually has a scar because it actually took a piece of her face with it. But he didn't bleed at all. And but he still needed a bag of anti-venom. So, and she was on 2 bags. So with her, I was there for 12 hours at the hospital, at the ER. And for him, I was there 6 hours. So my husband first took him, and then I joined him later on. It was on a Friday, last Friday. So, but I have a little short coming out tomorrow, and there's a picture of the snake. Oh yeah, that's right. The Mojave Green has a neurotoxin, and so Sidewinder is a regular venom. Yeah, so thank God he didn't get bit, but it actually found its way in the house, which freaked me out because heading into work. Okay, all right, wild child. I'm sorry you have to work today, but have a good day. Hopefully you're out, within 8 hours anyway, or before that. um, and yeah, so with him, it's $1,000 a bag of venom. So with her bill was a little bit more pricey. But with him, I mean, it was still a few $1,000s, but he recovered quickly. He didn't have any, right. That's what I said. Yeah, from the storm that we had this massive storm come in, and I think the snake just, fine. I have a pizza in the oven. Oh, yummy. Yum. That sounds like a good breakfast to me. It's only 7:30 here, so yeah. But anyway, the snake coming in the house like freaked me out. I was like, oh no. So now I'm like, freaked out to leave any doors open or anything. But it's he did recover very quickly. He had a lot of swelling. She did too. She actually had like in her urine for the next couple of days, she had blood. So it's 10:30 there. Yeah, yeah. So lunchtime, if you get up at like 7, which I do. So she was in rough shape. Like she was actually, passing away as I was taking her to the ER, which is really difficult for me because I was driving and there was nothing I could do for her. And it was just really, I'll never forget that. But with him, when I got to the ER, he was kind of like, fine. He was jumping all over me and you could tell that, he was breathing real heavy. That was the thing. Same, oh, nice and 65. Oh, and the Poconos. Oh, nice, nice. Yeah, it's starting to get really, really nice. So, like I said, it was still 112, but the mornings you can tell the weather's changing because we're not waking up to, 100-degree weather. It's like in the 80s and, 85. So, and the breeze is cooler. You could see, you could just tell. So, which is really good because like the UV rays out here are completely different. Like they're just, you can't stay out for long. And you can see that blistering sun right there is just insanely strong. So, but like I said, this is the first year where I've said I cannot wait for this summer to be over because it's been brutally hot. And I know it's been that way everywhere, like everywhere. So around the world. So, it's just been, we've hit 121 for like 3 weeks straight. So it's been crazy, but military's been really quiet for a good month now. It's every weekend I've come here, it's been really quiet. So that's a little odd. Usually they're practicing at some point, but, yeah, our neighbors actually got their little house up that they're doing. They finally got it painted, and I think it's a garage. I'm thinking it's a garage. But anyway, the doctor, let me go back to that story. The head doctor at the ER was like, you should take these guys to a place where they train dogs. And there is a guy I was saying, oh, they have a fence around that too. There is a guy I was saying that's in Joshua Tree. Hey, Mike's Adventures. Good morning. Welcome to Mojave, 85 degrees. Beautiful, beautiful, clear, beautiful skies today. We've had some nice, fluffy, natural clouds. And it's been just really nice. The wind has been strong still. So they said take your dog to a place where they train them to, get trained about rattlesnakes. Early hoodie weather here, high of 75. Nice, perfect. Yeah, I'm hoping it cools down a lot. And so there is a place about an hour, maybe an hour and 15 minutes in Joshua Tree from here. And as my dog got bit, the guy has a live cam. He has a YouTube channel and he has a live cam on his property of the snakes. And so my husband was like, commenting to him as his live was going. And he's like, this is a place where you could take your dogs and you can walk your dog up to this like cage, like this. They have these snakes in these like really, guarded cages. And there was a short that he had on his channel of a golden retriever. And, this couple brought their dog there. And the dog, what he does is he has the dog sniff the bucket, like, a bucket that it was in, so he could get the scent of the snake. And then he walks the dog a little bit around, and then the dog just walks up to this cage and the snake jumped at him. Hey, good morning. When Larry sings good morning, well, both are bitten, so they haven't learned yeah, right, exactly. And then the dog, oh my God, the poor dog, he jumped back. Obviously, the snake is not able to bite the dog because that's the training. But the dog jumped back and then he yelped. And so he knew what was going on. Hey, DTR, welcome in. It's good to see you. It's been a long time. So you knew that dog knew what was going on. Hi, little one. 70-day perfect weather right there. Perfect. Oh, yeah, it's still, like I said, in the afternoon, it'll get up there. It'll get up to 100 and it was 112 yesterday. We woke up, it was like 90. Today we woke up, it was 80. So, it's cooling down. So, So anyway, I don't know if you guys can see, but there's a little gray shack right there. And they just redid it. And there's another gray shack over there, and they just redid that one. And those two are for sale. They actually dropped the price a lot. They were very expensive, but they finally dropped the prices on them. So probably because when they did all the work, it wasn't coded. They have to get permits and things like that. So I think it's having a rough time getting sold, because everything out here that goes for sale, it sells in 20 minutes. So, Jamie, it's good to see you. I hope you're doing well. I hope you're enjoying your travels, and looks beautiful there. Gonna pull up in my van. Nice. You're welcome. You can come anytime. It is gorgeous here. It's peaceful, gorgeous. The only thing is, when the storms come, it's kind of scary. I posted one of them on a short last week, and luckily that one actually missed us. That storm was brutal, but we do have some, wicked storms here, and the wind, the wind is just ridiculous. It's, can get to 70 miles an hour sometimes. And if I look at our weather station, it looks like it is going. It's starting to. Hopefully my mic is good and it doesn't pick out. I got this whole DJI set up, like the gimbal and the mic. So hopefully it's not picking up. Let's see. Sandstorms are the worst. Oh, we have some shorts way down in the playlist because they were done a year ago. Let's see what the wind is at right now. Yeah, that little guy is going. My little propellers, they're going pretty fast. So, yeah, yesterday was pretty windy. But everything's growing really well. Everything looks beautiful. The trees, everything looks great. Let's see. Mike is good. Okay, good. Awesome. Awesome. Finally. Yeah, the weather can be tricky and safe. Yes, it is. It's very, and the thing with that, the weather is it comes in 2 seconds. Like that's why we have the weather station. And we can, the dashboard is inside. So we're, if we see something way out there coming in or, anywhere, we'll watch that dashboard to see what we have to do to get ready for the storm. So, but the sandstorms are the worst. They're just, they rip through and they're devastating actually. So when we built this house, we knew exactly, build this house to last and to stand the elements out here because, originally the house was not built that way. The windows are kind of melted into the house and it was just a disaster. And it's funny because every time I come here, that shack over there, that like wooden shack has more like wood and shingles off it. Every time I come, every week I come, there's more missing from it. So that, it's been kind of crazy out here. So, but yeah, the military has been quiet and I have the air conditioning on, so I'm going to go shut this door. My guy comes in and out and does what he wants because he's spoiled. So let me go shut this real quick. Yeah, so we usually have our doors open like this. And the snake found his way in. And yeah, not good. It's cold in the winter. Yeah, so there is snow up on the mountains, which is really pretty to see because I'm from New England and I was a snowboarder, or really, I was snowboarding all the time. Every weekend, Tuesdays and Thursdays, they had 2-for-1 at one of the mountains. So I used to go, Tuesdays and Thursdays. And I do kind of miss that. But yeah, sometimes light snow doesn't stick. Yeah. But I don't miss like the days where you have to shovel yourself out for 40 minutes and scrape this, scrape the ice off your windshield. And so you have to get up super early for work. And if you travel, which I did, it was brutal. So, but I did like playing in it. It was fun. And then way down there is like Big Bear. And so you can kind of see and Jacinto Mountain. And I live on the other side of Jacinto. So it's on that side way down there. And you can see the snow there. It's really pretty. And I do have beautiful views from my ELV at 3,000 in a week. Oh, talking to Chris. Nice. Yeah, I'm trying to get up to like at least, I want to get to like 3,200 before I apply. With supporters like y'all. I always trail by 6 days, yeah. Yeah, before I actually apply, because I refuse to chase. I don't want to be chasing, my hours. So I'm trying to build up a little bank before I apply. So, nice, Chris. Yay. That's good. Now we got to get our friend Wildchild there. That's really good. I'm happy. Thanks, Chris, the YouTube family. We'll get you there. Nice. Everybody, I love the support. DTR, you really helped me in the beginning too. Yeah, it was great. I still see you on my channel. So, yeah, it's always good. I'm always down for that. Yeah, it's always good to help each other. And we're all in the same boat. We're all in the same boat. But amen, Wild Child. We're gonna help you. You're such a good supporter, and I love you. And Bugaboo is just a sweetie. Just love her. Oh, I just love her. Can watch those shorts one after another after another. But yeah. So yeah, before I apply, because I was ready a couple months ago, and I just wanted to build like a bank because I refuse to be chasing those hours. I try to float around. It's hard to hit everyone. Yes, and that's the thing. Especially if you work full time, it's like really hard. If I didn't work full time, I'd be, spending a lot more time watching and, supporting others too. But I do have a team that does help me. So, and it's mostly really, my husband does a lot. So, I do have a couple other guys. AI's in here this morning. He's one. David, and so, but they've been also busy. So I don't have them all the time. I do have AI and Wolf and Snort all the time, but the other two guys every once in a while. Now that they know what's going on with YouTube, they're like, we're gonna, cut back a little. So yeah, but they're still really supportive and really good. So, but I love this weather. Like I can actually stand in the sun without like roasting. So it's good. It's really good. And I can't wait for, the fall, because then I have everything ready to set up over there. I can't wait. I love helping people as well. Currently running. Oh, okay, yeah, to get her back. Yeah, she had a couple of lives. I'm surprised. Like she doesn't usually go live, so I popped in one of the days real quick. I try to stay at least 10 minutes or whatever, and you don't want to ruin their stream. So if you don't at least stay a good 5 minutes anyway. It kind of ruins their analytics. So, yeah, that 8,000, yes, it is insane. That's why I'm trying to get to my at least 3,500. I got probably another couple months, but I'm probably going to apply next week. I think I'm going to just go for it because, I'm at around 32, around there. So I think that's good enough to get to apply before February. So, yeah, and then the 20 million shorts, like that's insane. I don't even have, I don't even have like I think I have 9,000 views within the 90 day. I think that's what the analytics are saying. But you know what? I'm getting a lot of subs from the shorts. It's crazy. So I did analytics, my team did, because they won't let me touch my analytics anymore because I'm a nut. But they did a 90-day analysis, and they said, from your shorts, you're getting 14, in the last 90 days, you got 14 subs. So, which I don't know if that's inflated. You never know. Yeah, she's doing that challenge, right? She's doing that. I think is it a 90 day or 30 day? I forget. That's right. That's right. That's why she's on every day. I'll have to hit her up again. Yes, that's right. I did see that. She's trying to go live every day. She has some sort of challenge she's doing. It's always good to set goals. How are you feeling lately? Hope things are well. I'm doing much better, Jamie. Thank you so much. Yeah, it was a long haul. I'm still recovering. I don't know if I'll ever get back to the way, it was before I got sick, but I do. Hi, Catherine. Oh my goodness. Hello. How are you, my love? I missed you. It's good to see you. I hope you're feeling better. I know you're really sick. Everybody's been so sick. But thank you, Jamie. Yeah, I am doing so much better. And, like I said, I'm still kind of not quite where it'll be a year in November since I got sick. So, but it's like, 80% better. So I believe 30 days. Okay. Yeah. Okay. That's what I thought. Yeah. She was doing some sort of challenge. So good for her. That's where you get your hours, really, is, Yes. Yes. Welcome, honey. I hope you're doing well. I hope you're feeling well, and hope things are good there. And things are pretty good here. Work has been crazy for me, so that has kept me super, super busy. And I did cut down a lot on my lives. I used to do, 4 a week, and now I'm like, no, I'm not doing that. It's kind of like slave labor to me for YouTube. So you got this. Nice to hear. Yes, thank you so much. Yeah, no, it's definitely a lot better than I was. I noticed that I did, so I recorded a video on my 2.0 channel, and it was right after I got sick. It was like, I said, I missed doing YouTube so bad that I did this video on, my AI channel, and I went back because I'm going back through the channel to make sure it's all clean for when I apply next week. Got you 101, Catherine. Aw, good. Thank you, Snore, Orphan Snore. That was nice. And I noticed how bad I was so sick during that video, but I was like, I'm going to put it out. And so I just unlisted it. I unlisted it because it was really bad. But yeah, I enlisted all the shorts and I'm like, oh my goodness, I can't believe I recorded it like this. But anyway, yeah, so I'm going through the channel, cleaning it up. I know YouTube scrutinizes everything. So if I've said anything, negative or referred to any, political anything, I've kind of had to go through and edit videos. So she doesn't understand so good. Yeah, she's from Africa, I believe. So she's way, way on the other side. Yeah, so anyway, I'm going through editing, taking some things out that I feel like, they censor everything. And if they don't like it, they're going to, not give you the go-ahead. Gave you 3 subs. Nice. Kinkle. Where is this? I'm in JT. Oh, no kidding. This is 29 Palms, right down, Wonder Valley. Yeah, right down the road. Nice. Joshua Tree. That's cool. I love when I have a few people actually in this live from Joshua Tree. Welcome in. It's good to see you. Good to meet you. Yeah, so this is the military base out here. So we're right near the Palms restaurant. We're like a half a mile from there. So and we are the last house. All this is government owned land, so no one can build. So it's really nice. Joshua Tree is gorgeous though. I'm hoping to get into the park one of these days when I'm on vacation coming up. I schedule a bunch of vacation for the end of the year. So thank you so much. I'm trying not to cry. I'm so happy. Oh, Catherine, you're a sweetheart. Yeah, I want to get into do some filming there. And I've done some, when I had the podcast going, I did 15, it was a 15 episode podcast. So I did some things that covered Joshua Tree and the wildlife and all that stuff here. So, but I would love to go back up to the gold mines and, do some of that. I did a podcast on the gold mines here, but Joshua Tree has a lot of history. There's a lot of history out here. And we've been out here a while and I just never really, looked into all the history out here. So, but it's gorgeous and Joshua Tree is even more beautiful. I mean, it's gorgeous there too. But yeah, we get to see all like the helicopter, the training and all the stuff that happens out here. So it's pretty cool. I don't know if you guys get to see that in Joshua Tree. I'm pretty sure they must go that far. And there he goes in the house. Go ahead, bud. Go cool off. He's so fun. You want to cool off? Is the door shut? There you go. Let me shut it because I have the AC on and my electric bill was $700 last month. So let me shut this. Okay. All right. My little girl will stay out here forever. So, Catherine, I'm so happy to see you. I'm glad you're feeling better. I'm glad you're here. Yeah, so the snake thing, I think I'm going to take them to the guy in Joshua Tree and see, the doctor was like, as cruel as it may sound, that's kind of what you have to do. Oh, there she goes. She needs some, I don't know if anyone knows, but Frenchies cannot take heat for very long. It's in their genes that they can't handle heat. So let me shut this. Yeah, they're really sensitive to heat. They overheat really quick. So it is kind of like, you could see like it's going to be, the air looks really thick, so it's going to get up there again. But I know the fall's coming because the mornings have been cooler. So, and now we can finally have campfires and I'm looking forward to that. And it's been so quiet here. It's been so nice. Just really, really nice. And I want to relax with a fire at night. I love that. Just we have some tunes. We, put the tunes on and just sit by the fire and watch the sun go down. And then the sky at night is just amazing. It's just insane. That's just ridiculously beautiful. So, and I have not noticed any cloud seeding going on for a while. So thank God for that. It's been, pretty, like I said, I think it's in one of my shorts too that I posted of that storm where the clouds are so thick and just natural and beautiful. So, not saying that they haven't stopped or they won't start again, but I haven't seen it going on. So thank goodness for that. But that storm was pretty crazy, and we've had some crazy storms here. And the roads have been flooded, so I've had to come in like the back way. Like there's another way to get, to the house, not the normal way. So, and I come from like miles that side and around. So, but the normal road that we travel to get here, it's unmaintained. So when those storms come in, it's hard to get, it's hard to get back. Last week, one time it blew it from somewhere. Yeah, the storms they've been weird. That's strange. It's just strange. So they come and then they isolate in one area and that's it. They don't move. They just, come really fast and then they stop in a certain area. So it's just strange the way that happens. But that storm was vicious. We did get the winds from that though. It was windy. It was really windy. So, and I think last week I only did 30 minutes of this because it was just so windy out. And I didn't have the mic working at that time, so I couldn't even, continue the live. But we do have a coyote that I just posted a short yesterday, did really well too. And it usually comes every morning, and I usually see it around this time. It's like 7:30, 8. And it comes from this area over here, and it'll walk across, and it's on the short that I did yesterday. And it's usually daily, but I haven't seen it, and I'm always looking out for him. But it doesn't come obviously, near us. He just traveling along, and he's by himself. He looks like a youngin'. He looks like a young coyote, so I don't know if he lost his. Usually they travel in packs, right? Coyotes usually travel, with a group, but this little dude is all by himself, and it's daily. I see him, so, and I know he comes to the water because we do water outside. You'll see like our irrigation out there, and I like the coyote. Yeah, it was so pretty to see, and I just, like I said, I've been trying to catch him on camera. On film. And like I said, I see him when I'm here on Saturday and Sunday, I see him on a daily thing, but every time he comes by, I'm either doing something. But the other day I saw him and I was like, oh, let me get him. Let me finally get him on camera. And so I filmed him, and he comes by daily, but he's by himself. So I'm not sure. I'm not sure. He's probably a scout. Oh, scouts travel by themselves. I didn't know that. Yeah, because I always watch to see if there's anything coming after him, and I never see it. So I always look to see if there's more, because like I said, usually they're in a pack. So, but you're right. One does travel before the other. He's following the wash, I see. Okay, yeah. Yeah, he doesn't look too skinny. I know there's a lot of food out here. The rabbits and the rats and the field. What do they call those little, not groundhogs, but there's a name for them, I forget. And we have them everywhere, actually. We have them all over the place. Little, not field mice, but desert somethings. And a lot of dragonflies lately, like a ton of them. And I know they're pretty, but I hate them. So I found our 5th scorpion in the house. Let's see. Actually, it was out by the garage. And my little girl, she likes to chase lizards, so she was after there was a lizard there, and she's trying to get to it, and so I moved something, and there was a big scorpion, so I was like, "Oh, no, 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 get away, get away, get away." And he was like a good, he was a good size. He was good size. The ones I find in the house are little babies. So ground squirrels, there you go. Thank you. Thank you, Wolf. Yeah, we have a ton of those. Hence, we have a million traps everywhere. Like we have traps all over the place for those things because those little guys can do some damage. As you can see, let me show you. See if I can. This is our like little shed, and they can actually they could do some damage. And they did some damage to my truck when they ate all the electrical. So I was driving home one day and couldn't make it home. Well, I did make it home, but the car lost power. So I brought it into the dealership, and I pull up, and the technician's like, he opens the hood, and I've told this story before, and he's like, "Wait, listen, stop, listen." And so I'm like, what is that? And we hear the squeaking in the engine. This either or it's a rat or a squirrel. I didn't know. They took care of it, but it made it all the way back. This is when I lived in San Diego. And I travel 85, 90 miles an hour on the highway, and it made it all the way back, the 4-hour drive to San Diego, to the dealership. And they, said that's what did it. That's what ate all your wires. So that was, a good cost there. But I was like, oh my God, I can't believe. I never asked what they did with it after that. I didn't want to know. I don't know if they, let it go or whatever, but I wasn't going to ask. But anyway, it was crazy. This thing built a little home, good enough to stand, 90 mile an hour driving on the highway. And it was hot, it's hot in that engine. So, but yeah, that was not a good thing. And I just couldn't believe it. So now when I pull up, we open the hood, we put a light underneath, and, keep those little troublemakers out of there. So, but yeah, we've had some interesting things happen here while we're, living out here. So, but our trees, those two especially, are doing amazing. Those trees look really, really good. All our trees are doing pretty good. Some of them are still trying to get up there, but those trees in particular are doing really well. We get some beautiful birds too. We never had those when we first moved here. But it's just gorgeous out here. I love it. And my favorite time is September through, March is like my favorite. I'll be out here for hours. Like I can just sit, inside an office all day long for 10 hours a day. So it's nice to come out and just sit outside and enjoy the weather, especially at night. And we do have this like really good camera with some lenses, different lenses that I focus in on the moon, and it's just nice. I love all that stuff. Let's see how our watering is doing. This tree was really doing well. I think the sun just burnt it to crisp. And but every other tree is doing really good. Yeah, we have everything on a timer. So all these trees are doing really well. I don't think some of the trees can make it out. Scorpions and all that, all at least love it. Yes, yes, yes. And, the scorpions out here are the long-haired scorpions. So that's the main scorpion out here. And even though it is poisonous, when you get bit, it's like a really bad hornet sting. You won't die from it, but, you'll feel something for a little bit. At least I know you won't die from it. It's the snakes that I really, really, really worry about. That's the thing. Because, the Mojave green especially, if there's a good size one, a good big one, which I think is what got her, to be honest, because she had so much blood coming from her mouth. He didn't have any blood, but she had so much blood coming from her mouth that Like I said, we almost lost her. So that's the thing that freaks me out is the snakes. So the Mojave Green can kill a man in within a half hour. If it's, the right size and the venom is, enough is injected in the person. So that's a scary thing. And now I know we have them out here. I knew they were here. I know there's several different species of snakes here, but I didn't really know that they were actually like on our on our land. I thought they were like, and there is a season for them too. So they have, a certain season, April to October. I think they're really, really out. So that's the thing that we gotta watch out for. So we're always coming out early enough to make sure nothing is around before we let the dogs out, and yeah, we got to make it safe for them because his bite was from a 5-inch snake. Yeah. When you guys see the short, you'll see it doesn't look like a 5-inch snake, but you'll see the little horns on his little head. It's crazy. But yeah, he said he was a 5-inch snake. Yeah, you got to be aware. Yeah, definitely. It's just, yeah. The Mojave Green is another, like that's a sidewinder. It can do some damage to your organs. Like, again, if it's big enough, but it's the Mojave Green that's the deadliest. That's the one that can kill a human. If it's big enough and the venom is enough in your system, can kill a guy and, within a half hour. And I have a ton of videos that we watch on that because it's just, there's just too many out here now. So, and like I said, we've lived out here for such a long time. We haven't really had, snake issues like this before. It's just this year. And well, she got bit a year ago, so a year apart from each other. And so it's been crazy. I can't wait to get back in my hot tub, to be honest. I haven't been able to to get into that. So, but because it's been so hot. I bet you it's even hotter than what I set the temperature to right now, which is the water's boiling out there. But yeah, we're all set for it's the only one neurotoxin. That's why, yeah, it paralyzes everything. So that's why she had such a hard time breathing, because it just paralyzed her. And her lungs, nothing was working on her. It was really scary. And, she's a little bitty thing. She's, little, even though she doesn't look it. She's small. She's a small little thing and just my little baby girl. So we're all ready with our wood. We got our generator all hooked up just in case anything happens. We haven't really done any target practice lately. We've been chilling on that. It's been way too hot. It's just been way too hot out here. So when it gets a little cool, that's why I say my favorite time is like September through, March. So we can hang out during the day. We're usually on our couch. And I'm usually with the binoculars, looking at everything. I have fun out here. So, and I do have some good vacation time. I usually save my vacation time towards the end of the year. So I have some time coming up in September. I have a long weekend in October. I have a whole week in November. I have almost 3 weeks in December. So I'm looking forward to that. Oh, there's a birdie, a pretty birdie on that tree. We have these gorgeous little birds lately, and they're so pretty. I have a short with a bird. I still don't know what it is. Oh, there he goes. He loves our trees. He loves the water. Loves the water. Yeah, I have a short with like he had yellow chest and just really pretty birds. There are some evil birds out here though too, like the hawks. Those things will pick up your dog and take off with them. So you got to be careful of that. I don't see them often though. I don't really see those often. Every once in a while we'll see them, but yeah, there's a couple of pieces of property here that I'm surprised hasn't sold, because usually when the property goes up for sale here, it's gone within 20 minutes. So, so there must be something going on with those 2 pieces of land. And I think one has like 2 acres and the other one has 5. Um, but I don't know if they got permits to do their building and stuff like that because we're unincorporated land. So if you don't change the square footage of what you're doing to the house, then you can pretty much do any repairs or anything like that to your house without a permit. But it's the neighbors or no permit. Oh, I see. Yeah, yeah, yeah. There are some crazy neighbors further from us, way further. We're way out. We're the last house. Like, if you had to look on Google Maps, like, you're like, what the heck is that house doing way out there? Like, there's no civilization or anything out here, and we're right up against the mountain. So, and we're the only house there, besides the other neighbor that I have over here. But yeah, there's a few streets down that way. Like, you're forbidden to even drive down. Like, it's so bad over there. Maybe like a mile down the road. It's like, if I think there's even a sign before you go to the street, like, beware of, drive at your own safety. It's pretty rough down there, so we stay away from that area because there are some, rough people out there. So, but it's been nice and quiet and beautiful, and our neighbors over there are great. They're just really quiet. Obviously I think they're retired because they're there all the time. I haven't physically met them. I've seen them out there. They look, older, but back in the day when we bought this place, that was a party house with a band, and there were like, it was an illegal house, and even like the house behind that shack, they were doing some illegal activity over there. So, and then the feds came in and cleaned it all up, and now they rebuilt it really nice, and now they're doing a garage or something over there, which is good. But thank God that's what made us get all our cameras, and that's what made us get our protection. We heavily armed here. So we made sure, because we didn't actually know what was going on. A birdie. Oh, I love the wildlife out here. Yeah, so that's what said, okay, let's go down to the town and see what we can find for protection. So we ended up buying a few different pieces and a bunch of ammo, and got ourselves. Hey, the milk brand's good. Yes, I'm good. Thank you. Beautiful weather. Yes. Hope all is going. It is. Thank you so much. Hope all is going well for you too. The irony is the street is called Neighborly. Yes. Yes, that's the name of the street, and it's not so neighborly. It actually, I think most of I don't know if I could say, I'll say pew pew. Most of the sounds that we hear come from that street. I know a lot of people do target practice out here, so we do hear a lot of that. But that street, we were told to never, ever, ever go down. And when we were checking out the area, we actually passed by it, and there was a sign that said, enter this road at your own risk, or something like that. So, yeah, it was crazy. But it's funny, it is called Neighborly. That's the name of the road. But we know that it's not. And I think we've read some like news articles on it and stuff like that. So the two old men fighting, I don't think are there anymore. I gotcha. Okay. Yeah, there was a really big dispute with some two neighbors, and I think there was some, I don't know, there was some really bad stuff going on down there. So, and that was when we first bought the house. But we don't really leave the land once we're here. Like, when I come on a Friday, I do not leave. I don't go anywhere. I don't have to. Like, it's just so beautiful here. I just love it. So I just chill on the land, and my husband really doesn't go out either. We have the dogs, and I don't like leaving them. You never know what can happen. So, but at least it's more trusting than it was when we first moved here. So, um, it's definitely more safe. And I do kind of feel safer with the military, although these days I don't know what, I don't know if I should trust them or not, but um, I do kind of feel safe that the military is right there and they're always like flying over. They get drunk and take shots at each other's cars. That's yes. Yes, yes. I don't know if the milkman's kid has heard of any of those stories, but yeah, it's they definitely yes, that was the so there's a local paper here, and I think that's where we saw some of the stories of those two guys. And yeah, they were just it was crazy. It's the Wild West out here, guys. It's just like it's just like the Wild West out here. So you gotta kind of, I guess, expect that stuff. So hence the cameras, like, and all that stuff. And we do, do our target practice out there. So I'm sure everyone can hear it, and they know that we have several different firearms, and I'm sure they can hear it. We kind of line the edge of the mound here with all kinds of like milk cartons and things like that, and then we have our little targets down there. So yeah, yeah, we go to town. We just have a really good time. But ammo is super super expensive right now, so we try to do it not often. Like I said, we haven't done it in months because of the heat, first of all, and then, the price of ammo right now, especially California. Wild, wild west. That's right. That is exactly what it is here. It is definitely that. So, but on the other side of that, hi, Catherine. On the other side of that, it's really beautiful and peaceful. And, you could be sitting out here and see coyotes and rabbits and, all kinds of things out here. And I love that. And then when the military's doing their thing, I have my binoculars and I usually stand on that fence and, get to watch what's going on. So that's pretty cool. And I love when they do their overflights, their practices and stuff like that. So I do have a lot of video of it, but I'm afraid to post anything like that, like, any military stuff. So I haven't. We used to hunt with shotguns, games, words, and that. So I've been around. Yeah. I haven't really been like the first time is, when we bought the house and we knew that there was some illegal activity going around, because at midnight, that's all you would hear is the band going, cars driving back and forth. And there was a house over there that was, had a weed farm, and it was just a nightmare. So we, before we bought the house, we didn't know of that. We did do, we hired a company that did an aerial drone, see any strange things in the sky. That's the other thing. So we do see some crazy drones from the military. We do. I grew up living that life. My grandparents taught me how to hunt. There you go. Okay. Yeah. It's a good skill to have. I'm really good now. But, it was about 7 years ago that I first actually held, a pistol or, firearm. So, that was kind of crazy to me, and I was scared. But yeah, we do see some crazy, drones that look like spaceships, and I hate when they hover. Like, they will hover over us at night when we're having the campfire. So I usually check them the finger, but anyway. And then, they'll leave eventually, but not at the same time. Yeah. Yeah, don't do that. The serious stuff can happen. But yeah, so we do. And someone suggested in the chat one day that we call this like Area 52, because, it kind of looks like the same, terrain and everything. And that's what I was going to do. Like, I'm going to line these. I have a whole project coming up, and I hate to go out here because I don't want to lose my connection, which I shouldn't, because I have a Wi-Fi extender, But I did the Desert-Livin in gold. I don't know if you can see it from here. I don't want to go too far. But I'm going to do a spaceship over here with stones and do some alien creatures over there. And I'm going to do some dogs and remind me of old school video game Pitfall. Oh, no kidding. I never heard of it. It is crazy. It's really crazy. But again, it's really peaceful and it's much safer than it was back in, 2019. Everything out here started, getting insanely crazy. So yeah, that would be a good name. Yes, Area 52. Someone in the chat said, hey, you should call that Area 52. It so looks that way. So I'm going to write that. Yeah, I'm going to do all the mounds like with different, different glow in the dark spray paint and stuff like that. I love watching professional. Yes, yeah. It is fun. I'm not going to lie. Area 52 is Area 51's cousin. Yeah. Oh, that's too funny. Yeah, so I am going to write Area 52 but I went to Amazon to see, to get some glow in the dark paint, and they were sold out of a lot of the colors I wanted. Wild child. So I was like, okay, let me go to Walmart and see what they have. And I went into Walmart and just a spray can. Now I think it was 24 ounces of, a regular spray can that you would buy of paint. And it was a lime green because I want lime. So the 3 colors: orange, lime green, and hot pink. Obviously, pink is my favorite. And it was $20 for a spray can of fluorescent paint. And I was like, you got to be kidding me. Because the gallons are like, you could buy a gallon on Amazon for, I think it was $30 or something like that. Maybe 35. And I bought like a can of spray paint. It would only cover like 4 of the letters. And so I was like, there's no way I'm spending hundreds and hundreds of dollars on spray paint. So I'll just have to wait till Amazon. Amazon has been out of a lot of stuff lately. And I have a complaint, actually. So they've been out of stuff. And when I expect a delivery, it's like 3 days late. They'll keep sending me emails. Oh, we are sorry, your package is late. Your package is late. Your package is late. So I don't know what's going on with them, but it's not really the best service anymore with them. So, and they're out of a lot of stuff. So maybe they're having supply chain issues, which we are at work. We're definitely having supply chain issues at work. So it's definitely affecting us, the tariffs and things like that. So, and you all know I'm in aerospace, missile and defense. So it's been really kind of difficult and costly, to say the least, to get, some of the materials we need. So that's been really, really difficult. But look at my little one. She came out with me. Oh, and she's laying. She decided to chill, and she loves it out here. She could stay out here all day, like all day, in the shade. It's nice in the shade. That's why I came and sat in the shade. It's really nice. The breeze is nice and just really, really nice. So, but yeah, we're going to label this Area 52. And I might even do something on the fence too. I don't know. I got a bunch of ideas. I like to draw. So I did the whole layout of what I drew everything on how I'm going to do it. We wanted to clean out the land a little bit. So we started looking for like an excavator or a little, what's the other one? Something you can dig with. Because we get a lot of damage from the storms and things like that. So we're going to clean up the land, but we haven't had any luck finding anything that's good enough to buy. Some of the stuff. One question, yes, what is Area 53? I don't think there is an Area 53. There is an Area 51. So that's why we're going to call this Area 52. And there are some stories now, documented stories about Joshua Tree and some of the things that have happened way back when. I think it was in the 60s or 50s or 60s, about some campers that were out here. And something happened to one of them, and that actually I covered in one of my podcasts, What Would You Do? And there's this documented story, and they actually put in Joshua Tree an observatory because of the story. And it's a tiny one. It's, it's a little tiny observatory to look out in the sky for something that happened that was documented here. So very interesting history here, and that's why I like doing that podcast, because it was all about things that happen here in the desert. And they did The Hills Have Eyes. That movie was filmed out here. I think my husband told me it was the original one that was done back in, this early 60s or late 60s. So there are many movies filmed out here. And there's also a lot of celebrities that live out here. And I know one of them is Jason Momoa. So this place is, they obviously they come out here for, what are you at? Blue, please don't go in there. Okay, honey? Area 51 is a military area experimenting with aliens, exactly. And they claim to have one at 24 levels down below the ground. That's what they say. Fake, of course, yes. Blue, honey, there's stuff underneath there that could come out and bite you, sweetie. I love you so. Oh, I just love you so much. Yes, Amazon is building a new hub warehouse here in Dartmouth. Oh, Nova Scotia, no kidding. 1.2 million square foot. Wow, that is huge. Oh, that's huge. Wow. Oh, Catherine, yeah, I thought you were talking about Area 53. It's Area 51, yes. That is the area where they claim to have, some sort of alien spacecraft or something like that, and an alien that they've been holding for, I don't know, when did this happen? 40s, 50s, way back. But obviously I don't believe any of that stuff. I'm not saying I don't believe in space, something else out there, because I think there might be, but I don't believe what they have. There's, they're making some big deal that they have something out there. So, but I'm sure we'll find out one day if it's true or not. So, but yeah, we do see some freaky, massive drones, actually, really big ones. But I know they're from the military. You can totally tell because they always head back that way. So, and of course they're experimenting out here with that stuff. So, I expect it. I expect to see that stuff. I just don't like when they hover. Like, we'll be sitting here and they'll be like hovering right up there, and they'll just hover, and you can hear them, and it's just like, okay. And then I'll just chuck them the finger, and they'll move on their way. But yeah, I'm a little rebel, a little bit sometimes. I feel like invasion of privacy. I don't know, but I know they have lookout towers everywhere, so I know we're being constantly watched anyway. So, which kind of makes me feel protected in a way, right? I just I feel like, okay, they have their eyes out, which is why I think the feds came and tore up all these houses that were out here that were having illegal activity going on, which is good. And I have all kinds of video of that too, but I don't know if I should post anything like that, so I don't. But we did see a film crew over there. Like, all of a sudden we're outside and we see this Mercedes pull up. It was one of those like 4-wheel drive Mercedes. I forget what the name of them are. And then a few other cars, another Mercedes regular, and then a few other cars behind it. And all of a sudden they start running out to the field. And we see this chick come out, and she has this like long wig on with pink hair. And they bring a couple other props out there, and we see the camera come out, the filming camera, and all of a sudden they're like, let's see, You would freak if a beam came down. You're damn right I would. All of a sudden we see, them running out, filming this scene, and the girl was completely like, she had a thong on, I think. So of course my husband's out there with the, binoculars watching this all go down, and we got some video of that. So I think it was some horror film that they were filming that day, but they immediately came, did it in like 10 minutes, and then were gone. Because I don't think they had, legal rights to do it. I think you have to get some sort of like permission, which I don't understand because we're unincorporated. But anyway, yeah, so they rushed in and rushed out, and we got all of that. But it was either, some sort of X-rated film or some sort of horror movie. I'm not sure, but you guys, it's not boring out here. It's definitely not boring out here. It is more now than it was back when we bought the place because of what was going on in the area, but it's not like that anymore. So, but it was hilarious to see some of the stuff. And we were like, what is going on? And then we saw, all the film crew and all that stuff. So interesting stuff, really interesting. Where you going? Are you feeling okay? It's nice in the shade, huh? Is it nice in the shade? She's hot. I can hear her. Oh, there you go. There you go. Are you so pretty? Oh, you're so pretty. Look how pretty you are. Music video. Oh, there you go. There's a music video. That's why they probably only needed, a few minutes of it. They lit a mannequin on fire. That's what it was. I think they had a mattress out there too or something. I don't know. It was strange. She was digging a hole. I know that. We saw her digging. And then you saw most of it than I did because you had the binoculars, of course, because there was a hot chick out there. But yeah, I didn't get to see it with the binoculars that day. But anyway, yeah, I guess there was, maybe that's why they ran in and out so fast, because they lit a fire, and it was I don't know, it was in the summer. It was hot. It was hot. It was really hot. But yeah, we've seen some crazy stuff and some crazy stories about all the bodies, buried out here and all that stuff. Poochie! Yeah, my little Poochie. Yeah, the milkman's good. Yeah, she's so pretty. I love her. I just love them so. But she's hot. You want to go inside? You want to go inside? Do you want to go inside? I love when she tilts her head like that because she tries to understand. You want to go inside and have some bacon? Duties? Huh? You want some breakfast? You want to see a lizard? Where's a lizard? Oh, you want to see a lizard? She loves that word. Oh God, she loves that word. It's funny because when the snake, not funny, but when the snake got in the house, she wouldn't go near it. So maybe she did learn her lesson. I wasn't here at the time it happened, but I do think I'm going to head down to Joshua Tree and oh, the mannequin was wrapped in trash bags, set on fire, and then she was rolling around. Oh, lip singing. Okay. Hi, Judy May. Good morning, my love. How are you? I'll have some bacon. Oh, it's good to see you. I saw Devil Dog's video, and I was like, oh, I love Judy May. Oh, you were so funny. That was awesome. That was a cute video. I was like, Devil Dog, you're becoming a cooking channel now. Yeah, I made some bacon yesterday. I made like a bunch of it. So I give them little treats, and we haven't had breakfast yet because I came out here. I didn't know what the weather was going to be. So, I made it yesterday, and then we'll just heat it up for them and give them some breakfast. And I don't eat meat, so I don't eat the bacon, but my husband and the dogs, they love it. So I cooked enough for them. and she just loves it. The thing is that they have bottomless pits. Nina, may I ask you how long you have lived in the desert? Yeah, so 2019 we bought this uninhabited house, and it kind of looked like almost like this house, Judy, over here when we bought it. Let's see if I can go over this way. So it had an outhouse on here. So it did have an outhouse here, and it almost looked just like this house I'm going to go over to. Except it did have the, it did have the the shingles or whatever you want to call this. But it was almost same windows of that house, same looking thing as that house, except we had a well. So, so we tore the house down to the studs, and we have 5 acres, and we rebuilt it. We replaced, everything. We got all our dishes and all kinds of cameras. And is her name Nina? Yes, Catherine, my name is Nina. Yes. Blue? Where you going, Blue? You want to go in? Here, I let you in. Yes, Catherine, that's my name. Yeah, so we ended up tearing the house down to the studs and putting, rebuilding it basically. And let me see where she's at. We have to do all kinds of water systems. Our garage, this is our hot water heater here. We couldn't, we were living off grid for a while, Judy. We didn't have we weren't connected to the grid or anything like that. So, and then we have to have a water filtration system because we have a well. So in order for us, now this is a major setup, but in order for us to actually like wash our clothes and do the dishes, we had to have, a filtration system put in. So that was what we did. So we don't drink the water. We still don't drink the water. Blue, come this way. Come over here, Blue. But we can shower in it now. We can wash our dishes in it now. So at least we can do that. And then we had the electric company come out and hook us up to the grid. So for a little while, at least, I don't even know how long we lived without not even water, because the well was being serviced at the time. But I have a nice hot tub I get to relax in, and it's beautiful, like I said, at night. And then we built the house to survive the elements out here. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. You're so sweet. So everything was like custom. All the windows, everything had to be specially made. When we bought the house, like the windows are melted into the house, and it was pretty bad. It was not livable. So, but we did make it through, and it took a while, but it is gorgeous inside. Like, it's really, really beautiful. So, and I love it. I just love it here. Yeah, so we got a new well when we bought the house, and this little shed here has our washer dryer. Get to have it's you feel free out here, you really do, even though we kind of live in a state that's not really free. But yeah, it's just, I love coming here. I just love it. I still live in the hustle and bustle of the city, so it's still, it's still rough where I am. I am in a gated community though, so it's nice. We put the water filtration in to save the appliances, right? Hard water minerals. Yeah. For you, it's morning. For me, it's 17:38. So 17 is, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 8:39, 9:30. Yes, Catherine, because you're, I think, in Africa, I believe. I believe that's where you said you were from. So looks beautiful area and house and nice hot tub. A big one. It's a huge one. Hard water is terrible. Yeah, that's why we had that salt tank in the garage. I don't know if you noticed that. That was one of the first things that, we had to do. So, Yeah, so there was an outhouse here. I have videos of us burning it down. Oh, it's 5:30. Thank you. And then we had like clothesline. Like, it was a disaster here. It was just but we knew that. Thank you, Judy. I absolutely love it. I often tune in on Sunday mornings, but I really don't talk too much in the chat. Yeah. Oh, thank you for tuning in. I appreciate that. Uh, that's awesome. It is gorgeous out here, Judy. I really do love it. It's peaceful. It's quiet. You do feel free out here. And the inside of the house is just beautiful. Like, it's gorgeous. I did a video, a cooking video back in November. I don't know if it's unlisted now or not, but and you got to see the kitchen. And I remember Stevie and Jamie actually saying, Devil Dog's Keeper saying, "Oh my God, your kitchen is so beautiful." So we did it nice. When we bought this place and came to see it, it was a nightmare. It was really bad. But we knew we had 5 acres of nothingness and peace, and we knew that it had a well, so we had our own water source, and the views. I can't beat these views anywhere. Like, I just can't. And we could have bought anywhere. We just could have bought, when we were looking for a house, we could have bought anywhere. But let's say, honestly, I think the fluorescent paint for your rocks display is an awesome idea. Thank you. Yes, one of my subscribers, when I was doing this live on Sunday, said, "Hey, you should do fluorescent." So I'm definitely going to do that. How did you find that if you put Area 51 or 52, they might come out and investigate more of the flag? Oh, that is true. They might. They're pretty good, though. I know they're just, we've been here for a long time, and they know we're good, good people. We follow all the laws. We don't, we're not, even like the recycling. So we don't have any we don't have any services out here. So we burn all our paper, and then I take all the recyclables back to the city, and I have a permit to the dump out there. So I go bring everything there, and at Christmas time, you could do a Christmas tree. Oh, that's a good idea. Yes, that's a great idea. I actually wanted to do some little lights too, because we have these tiki lights. These are great. So at night, I'm going to do a night live because I've been dying to do one. But we have these tiki lights, and they're solar. And so at night, they look like they're burning, like a tiki light. Like, it looks like there's flames, and they're beautiful, and they're all around the property. So at night, if you're driving up from this area, all you see is these gorgeous tiki lights, and they're really pretty. So I think I wanted to do something like that. I'm not convinced all the drones are military. We live near a small airport. Oh, that's true too. Yes, that is true. I'm like you. I really don't believe that they have something down below. Right. Or we would have seen it by now. Yes. But it sure leads to good stories. That's right. It does. It does. They're trying to come out with these UFO files and things like that. And I think it's just trying to distract us and from what's really going on in this crazy world. But yes, Judy, I agree 100%. It's I don't know. I don't know what they're doing, but what is cool to see out here is the shooting stars. We see them all the time. Like, shooting star, they're the best things to see. I love to watch them. They're just really incredible to see. So, and we do see them often out here, which is nice when we're out here at night. The best time to come, like I said, is the fall time. The skies are very clear. You can see, yes, a distraction, allegedly, yes. The fall time, September, October, November, even December, the skies are crystal clear. And I love the temperature. Like, at night, it's like, 50, 40s, 50s, and you're out by the fire and you're all snuggled. I have my doggies, and we're all snuggled on one of our little, I have a nice cushion there, and we sit and all cuddle, and we have either hot chocolate or, something, and we'll just have some music, and it's really nice. I can only imagine what the sky is like at night. Oh my goodness. It is just so it is completely pitch dark, right? We shut all the lights off because we have we have like little lights when we want to. We shut everything off, and usually because there's no neighbors, there's no lights around here, so it's just the fire going, and the sky lights the whole place up. There's bazillions and bazillions, and you can see the galaxies, and just it's gorgeous, gorgeous. I'm going to send Bigfoot over to check out if there's any aliens down there. I haven't seen him in such a long time, Jamie. I have not seen anything. I hope he's doing well. I usually see you guys together, but I haven't seen you guys. But yeah, send him over. We need some, investigating going on around here, because there are stories way back when. If I lived there, I would definitely have. Oh, we do. Like I said, I have a camera with several different lenses, and some of the shorts I have now they were done a while ago, a year ago, so they're buried in that shorts playlist. So you kind of have to go way down to the very bottom. But we have a picture of the moon where you can actually see mountains on the moon. Like there are like mountains on the moon. Like that's how clear. It's thick with stars. Easily see Milky Way center. 4 a.m. in the morning is ridiculous. Yeah, we have come. We do come out and see the sunrise, and so we're out here sometimes really early in the morning. We're kind of those nature. I am anyway, a nature person, and it's a lot of like out here. Joshua Tree. He's doing good. Family time, good. Okay, that's good. Uh, yeah, you got to see some of them. Or just some of the sunsets that I had, the blazing suns that I have are just insane. Those shorts are just ridiculous. You can tell that it looks like it's 200 degrees that day, but it's really, it's about 120, 122. But some of those are just insane. So yeah, we did get an amazing Sony camera, and we have like 4 or 5 different lenses. So we did get a telescope too. We ended up not using it. We didn't like it as well as what we had for lenses on the camera. Oh, nice. Good. Yeah. It has some really good, outdoor scenes and things like that. The sun and the moon, and some of the pictures of the moon are just insane. Like you can see the craters, and just, it's insane. So yeah, so we did get this really nice Sony, and it has, 4 or 5 different lenses on it. So it was way better than the telescope that we had. But there is, the observatory in Joshua Tree, and they have some really nice telescopes, because that's what people come out here for in this time of year, is that this particular time of year, these 4 months, September, October, November, December, is where you can see some really beautiful, beautiful skies and galaxies and the Milky Way. The Milky Way is insane. And it's visible even without the like to the naked eye. It's just, it's ridiculous. So that's what I love. We just sit here and stare up. We'll sit in our chairs and we'll just look up, like just stare up all for a while, because it's just captivating. It's just the views are captivating. Yeah, so Joshua Tree is more like, it's a lot of like health and nature and, all this like I collect stones and I try to look for crystals, and it's all that holistic type of, environment down there. So there's a rock shop that I go to that I love down there. And some of my stones I have that they sell. So it's really cool. I keep on, I keep them because I know they're not worth a lot of money, but, $25, $30. So I just keep them. You need a dwarf 3. Oh, for a telescope. Yeah. And we didn't get that. It takes 1,000 of pictures. And yes, exactly. And combines them to take out the light. Yes, the refraction. Did you check out the Perseids recently? The meteor shower? No, I did not. Where did that? I didn't even hear about it, because usually I'm very into that. Hello, Catherine. Yes, you have a question. No, the Milkman's Kid. I'm usually into that. I actually did a video about last September, how we had that whole the alignment of all the planets. So I have a video on my channel about that, and I'm very into that. Uh, yes, Catherine. Let's see. What do you do when you hit 100 subscribers? You keep going. Yeah, you got to. That's a good milestone to hit for sure. That is a very good accomplishment for sure. I would do, I don't know if you have a lot of shorts on your channel. Shorts are really good to get subscribers. I think that's, that's one thing YouTube has changed. I don't know, Catherine, there's a lot of changes going on right now. What do you think I should post? Post that as your milestone. Like you have a post page, and that's what I usually do. I usually go to my page and I do some posts like, I made monetization a few months ago, but I still haven't applied. And then YouTube emailed me, and so I put that email on my post, and that's a milestone that you can be very proud of. And so you could just snapshot or screenshot your page and post that. Yes, a lot of changes, and tomorrow it's going to change again. Oh no. Oh no. I have been off since Thursday night because I do my lives on Thursday night. I usually just sometimes you get a burnout, right, on YouTube if you're on there too much, and that's why I went from 4 lives to 2. Because I was just getting totally burnt out. And I was getting so burnt out that I don't like even watch it right now. I'm like watching Netflix and, other things because I just am so burnt out. Yes, lots of changes, and tomorrow's going to be oh goodness, I wonder what they're doing now. The 8,000 hours is a big thing. The 20 million views on shorts in 90 days is a big thing, but they're not the only platform that has done this. X did the same thing. So 4 days before YouTube did their changes, X completely cut the platform monetization rules, and they didn't give anyone notice. Oh, you're welcome, Catherine. Yeah, post that as your milestone, and that post will go out, and people will see that, and they'll come to the channel, and it's a good way to kind of advertise for yourself. So, oh, Judy, you got me curious now. I might have to go to YouTube. Hey, King Nero, greetings. Good morning. Welcome to the Mojave. Nice weather today, actually. Beautiful skies. Catherine posts what you're compassionate about. There you go. If you want to make people laugh, making it laughing. Yes, yes. And that's what I loved about you, Judy. You were so funny. Oh my God, I did rewatch that. Hilarious, so cute. Yeah, Catherine, do stuff like that. Do posts. You got to be on YouTube a lot, so it's hard to, It's a big milestone though to have 100 subscribers. That's really good. Nina, I guess August 24th. Every time a person, oh yes, Judy, yes, clicks on a video, whether let's see, that one went by too fast. It will count as a view no matter how long they are on that video. Right. The changes for tomorrow are long form views counting on first frame. Right. They just got to click on it for a millisecond and it counts as a view. I did cover that on Thursday night. There are a few topics I did cover on Thursday night, and that wasn't one of them. I did go over that change. Yes, that's right. That is coming out. That's tomorrow, right? The 24th is tomorrow. Yes. Oh my God, this month went by so fast. Yes, it is tomorrow. So, yeah. Well, I beg your pardon. I didn't know I was. Yeah, it's just it. So they're because of what they did with the shorts, right? Pumping out the shorts and promoting that because those counted views. They decided to hit the long form content now. So and they're considering the first frame. If you're on the video on the first frame, and you're playing the first frame of a video, that counts as a view. So yes, so what they're doing is they're inflating everyone's views. And I Now, this was just my own assumption from the research I did, but I assume that they did that to trick advertisers and sponsors. Because if they see someone has, 10 million views, they're going to think that that's an amazing channel. And yes, yeah, they're going to think it's an amazing channel and they're going to want to put an ad on it. And I know they put ads on everything, even if you're not monetized. I know my revenue analytics has been all out of whack for almost 2 weeks now. Yeah, they're messing around. They are trying their hardest and they're doing a really good job of trying to get, people off. Yeah, we're almost in late. I know this is the, I was saying earlier, Judy, that this is the first summer where I said I can't wait for the summer to be over because it's been just unusually warm, like everywhere. So, but yeah, Judy, everyone has been complaining. Oh, here they come. Here they come. Everyone. Hi, wild child. I hope you made it to work okay. Don't work too hard. It's not worth it. Oh, my little guys are out. Yeah, they're trying desperately and they're doing a good job because people now are like, okay, I'm done. I'm done with YouTube. I'm done. They're forcing people to give up because the 8,000 hours are impossible. Even if you're on here for 24/7. Hi, buddy. Oh, I love you so. You're such a brave boy. You're such a brave boy. 8,000 hours, 20 million views in 90 days on your shorts. Now, like I was saying earlier, I have maybe 9,000 views in 90 days on my show. I don't even get to I don't even get to 100,000. So they're making it impossible. And that's their goal is to, Thursday night, I kind of went into what their real plan is. I found a video. Actually, it was a video my team sent me as I was working on Friday, and they said on Wednesday, and you have to add this to your Thursday night. And so I got this video, and I did kind of cover it towards the end of my Thursday night. And yeah, hopefully they'll change that by February. I personally have fun doing. Yes, I enjoy my YouTube family, and I'm just going to keep, and yes, going and doing. And that's exactly how we all feel. At the end of that live I did, we're going to do this because we love it. It's, I love it too, Judy. I love you guys. I love hanging out on Thursday nights. I love, I was doing 4 lives a week and really, really loving it. But once they started messing around with things, I was just like, okay, they don't deserve. In my opinion, Google is getting ahead of third quarter lack of revenue, but an explosion in viewer growth, smoke and mirrors. Yes, and that's what I said on Thursday night. And that's what was those are the exact words, actually. I said smoke and mirrors. That is exactly what they're trying to do is but if you go to maybe, I don't know, 3 Thursday nights ago, I did post their revenue for, it's in my link. And I believe that one titled was, the YouTube community and grow income or something like that. It was not last Thursday, the Thursday before. So in the description, I actually have the document link to the website where it posts their earnings. Well, so honestly, my family member count was gone down every day for about a week, and none of my shorts says it's only got 1 view. Oh my goodness. And right now this morning it has, yes, see what they're doing. Hey, mental raccoons, welcome in. Good to see you. I haven't seen you in a while too, so welcome in. Glad to see you. Hope things are well. We're talking, just generally talking about what's going on YouTube and all the changes and, things that is, going on with everything. But I do feel like the viewer count now in long form is, to inflate the views, to trick the advertisers they're not stupid. They're just not stupid. And I've noticed that the shorter the short is, the better views it gets, and the more it gets pushed out. That is true. Hey Willies, good morning. How are you, my love? I hope you're doing well. I hope things are going good. I hope are you fully recovered now from the surgery? I think the partial monetization stays at 500 subs and 3,000 watch hours until February. Yes, that is true. Hi Jasper, good morning. Welcome in. Welcome to the Mojave. Blue is waiting for a lizard to come out of the hole. I know. Well, she dug it. Look at what she did. She's now, it's a cool spot for her. I'm getting better. Good, Willies. Like I said, you look great. You look really, really good. So whatever they did, it worked. Hopefully, yes, Jasper. Of course I do. Yes, I remember you. And you used to have a blue jacket. I don't know what happened. Maybe my moderator can fix that. Yeah, not sure what happened. You used to have a jacket, a blue jacket. He'll get it for you. Yeah, so I think, all that is to, trick the advertisers, but I don't think that's going to work. So I think, it's just, oh, it doesn't show up here on my end. It doesn't show that he has one. So that's weird. That is strange because I don't see it. Interesting. Okay. Well. Very weird. Yeah, so again, it's, the weather is definitely changing. Yay, yay, yay. It'll be maybe 109 today, not as hot as it was yesterday. So it was about 10 degrees cooler when we woke up this morning. So, but yeah, YouTube's, doing their shenanigans again. So, but like you said, Judy, I think we're all just going to hang out until... Oh, his next message will. Okay, yeah, because I remember that. Yeah, there you go. My mom's been in the hospital. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Oh my God. Well, I don't know if my husband minds this, but I'm going to tell it anyway. What was it? Thursday night? I think I called him. It was after my live. Yeah. Oh my God. It was in my live. So I'm doing my live and he's, interacting with everyone. And about half hour before I ended, 97. Okay. Yeah, it's about 85 right now. So that's good. About a half hour before I ended, I didn't see him, chatting. He's usually there until the end. And so I give him a call right after the live. And I'm like, are you okay? Are you okay? And he did not sound good. He sounded so bad. And I'm like, what happened? What happened? And he got some sort of parasite, or I don't know what it was. We don't know. We think maybe Mr. Hodor might have, licked him in the face or something. Oh, it's going to be over 110. Oh, my goodness. Hopefully it doesn't get to that here. It was 112 yesterday. So... But anyway, he said, I gotta go. And he sounded horrible. So I, called him the next morning and he could barely speak. Like his voice was gone. And he said it was really bad. Like he thought he was dying. Like it was really bad. And then all of a sudden we see all these stories about how dogs are transferring these, like, I'm in North Poria, near Lake Pleasant. Oh, okay. Yes. 3 hours of projectile vomit. Yes. So now what's happening is the dogs, I don't know how these guys are getting it, because the stories I heard were from dogs going to parks and they'll have a water, like a little lake, and they'll, go to the lake and either drink the water or get in the water. Hi, buddy. Hi. And they'll carry this parasite and then they'll go kiss their owner. And then guess what? The owner has this parasite. And so there's stories on YouTube about that. And but he was fine when I got here Friday night. So there is something going around. I don't know. And they're claiming it's from animal to human. So it was pretty bad. He was in rough shape. And that's the only thing about being out here, guys, is that it's literally, almost 2 hours to a hospital, maybe an hour and a half. Um, so that's the only thing I don't like. All he had to do was eat a squirrel turd. Jasper, that is gross. It's crazy, all the stuff that is going around. Yes, it is crazy. I think it's the cloud seeding has something to do with it, but who knows? They could be doing anything to us. So we're just an experiment for these guys. That's how I feel. But Jasper, that is too funny. Yeah, it's crazy. So, but he did, he got, when I got here on Friday night, he was much better. So, I was happy that he at least had something. I had cereal like a half hour ago, but I'll be okay. Yeah, don't think about it. Just don't think about it. So living off grid, right? When you're out this far, you have to buy these like security kits, right? And so we bought the Jace case, and we bought another one. I forget the name of it, but they have all these specialty medications, and we bought the Jace case online. So we have 8 different antibiotics. Yes, and we have another one. Yes, we're all in a big yes, petri dish. Yes, yes, yes. And being a former, working in a lab, chemistry lab, uh, all I can see is the petri dishes that I used to test on, and it goes back to that. I just vision that in my head, and I'm like, oh, geez, this is us on a petri dish. But yeah, I think we're all just this testing experiment, and I don't know what's going to happen, but yeah, we're living in crazy times right now, and it's just crazy. So I do, I wish I could say what I wanted to on here, but I've seen channels just get their lives get shut down. I've seen channels get taken down. I've seen all kinds of stuff. So you have to be really careful what you say. As a matter of fact, I think I said a couple of things on Thursday night's live that I have to go back and edit out, because when they go to scan my channel for monetization, so I'm going to fly this week, probably Monday or Tuesday when I get out, whenever I have time to do it, because I think I have enough hours now where I don't have to chase the hours. I have enough over the 3,000 to just steadily do my 2 lives, and allegedly, yes, in my opinion, or allegedly. And that's why I started putting a disclaimer on everything. Like when I start my videos now, there's a huge disclaimer. And anytime I use someone's content, I always reach out to them and email them and ask them for permission, because it is getting insanely crazy with using other people's content. And I don't get it, because a lot of these channels are like, they do, they cover other people's content. So I'll drink some coffee. Yeah, so they cover other people, reactionary videos for other people's content, and they don't have any disclaimers. They don't say anything, but, I'm really cautious about that stuff. So yes, you got to do that. And if you show any educational, you have to show where you got, yes. And that's why my descriptions are loaded. It's like a book. When you go to the description of my videos that I do on Thursday nights, it's forever. Because I have all the links, I have all the channels, I have all the, wherever I get the information from. Yes, Judy. Doing the description is harder than doing the actual, like, what are my notes or what I'm going to talk about. It's just crazy what you have to do. So I did do a nice disclaimer. I can't remember if I made it in DaVinci, Canva, or CapCut, one of those. I have several different editors I use, but I did a disclaimer, and then, and then whenever I do show the video, I always say the name of the channel, the actual channel name, the title of the video, and I only do like clips, unless, like, I've had a few creators email me back saying, absolutely, use the whole video if you want. Oh yeah, Judy. It's not only it's fun. I love editing, and people are like, "Are you crazy?" But I do love it. So I have several. I have several different ones that I use. Yeah, he's getting too hot. You want me to open the door, bud? Oh, you're getting. Oh, you like it in the sun, huh? Yeah, I have several different editors. I have all kinds of and the free versions, Judy, are really good. They're really, really good. But I've had a lot of creators email me back, which I'm totally surprised about, like really surprised that they actually contact me back and say, yes, use it all. If I could only choose one, I'd choose CapCut. CapCut is the easiest. It is, I knock my shorts out within an hour. I can knock out 20 of them, and very, very easy to use. And now they're even easier because if you go live, like on Thursday nights, I use OBS as my broadcasting, program, and you can clip during the, now I think you might know about this, Judy, because Ralph and Devil Dog covered this on Tech Talk. I don't know if you were in that, but the last Tech Talk they had, they talked about OBS and how you can make shorts as you're streaming. So I learned this from them. And so there's a setting, and it's a replay buffer setting. And all you have to do is keep clicking it and clicking it. And you'll click it for however you want to do the short for, and then you click it off, and it uploads that whatever your time frame that you're clicking into your folder as a short. And then all you have to do is put it in CapCut and put your captions or whatever you want to do with it. So you don't have to upload the whole video into CapCut and then cut yourself. OBS does it for you, and it is amazing. It is amazing. And no one knows, as you're doing your live, nobody knows that you're doing these shorts, as you're doing your live. It's really great. It's just amazing. So I think I should probably, I did an OBS masterclass. I collaborated with another channel a while ago, but I would love to do a good, beginners, because it's very good. Yeah, you've seen that it is pretty cool. It saves you so much time, like just so much time. Because before I was uploading the whole entire video, and Mr. Hodor, Mr. Hodor, Mr. Hodor, Hody, please be careful, Hody. I use YouTube Create. Very simple. Yes, I do too. So the video I did of the coyote was done with YouTube Create. Actually, my last few shorts I did was YouTube Create, and that's just on your mobile, right? It's not on it's not on a desktop yet. So I did find a desktop app, but I read the reviews and they said do not install it on your system. So they did have a YouTube Create for your desktop, but when I read the reviews, it said do not even bother. Like, it caused so much lag and it shuts down all your system, and they just don't have it set up correctly yet. So you'll have me as a new sub now. Oh, thank you, Jasper. Thank you. Thank you so much for the support. That's awesome. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Yeah, so I feel like I should do, because I've been using OBS forever. And then I started using EV Mux for my podcast because I had a guest on. And so I have those two. And OBS is completely free. Thank you, King Nero. Oh, thank you. You guys are, I had no idea you guys knew. Yeah, so anyway, yes, thank you so much. Welcome to that's so sweet. You guys are awesome. Yeah, King Nero, actually, I don't know if you live in New York or you were just visiting New York, King Nero, but some of your videos I saw, I was like, oh my God, that's my hometown. I watched a few months ago. I don't know if you were just visiting there. I think you were just visiting, but so yeah, I think I want to do a beginner course for OBS because it's free and it has so many things now that you can do with it. And you live in New York. Okay. Okay. Yes. Okay. Yeah. I used to, I'm from Boston. So I would travel to New York every single weekend almost. Oh, she wants to go in. Come here, boo. I help you. I help you, honey. It's hot, huh? You poor thing. Come here. Come here. Go in the AC. Come on. Come on, Hody. You might see my studio in here. Okay. Come on. Come on. Okay. Okay. There we go. Um, yeah, I used to go there almost every weekend with my girlfriends, and I owned a spa back in Boston, and all us girls that worked at the spa, all the girls that worked for me, we would go into New York, and we'd, at that time we had money. We would stay at like the Waldorf and, go for nice dinners and just, relax by the pool. Oh, I buffered. Let's see. Okay. Bye, Jasper. Good luck with your mom. I hope she's okay. Yes, good luck and take care. Boston, best schools. What sports teams? We are crazy sports fans. We are crazy. Oh, you're playing Minecraft? Oh, that's too funny. That's too funny, Catherine. You're a gamer. Yeah, see, we are definitely opponents to any New York sports teams. We're down with all the Patriots and the Red Sox. And let's see, down the road, I use OBS for my recording lives. Yes, but it's still a lot to learn and set up for other stuff. Yes, like I said, I've been using it for ever since I started. I'm sitting here. Oh, I heard a bomb go off, so they must be starting something. I'm sitting here having coffee and trying to go through my emails. Yes, we're always multitasking, right? Us Americans always doing, something. So, yes, we're always busy doing something. And, but I still like, Jamie, I think that, if I do a, beginner's here, don't tell you everything. They show you, okay, they start off with, they're already open in OBS. They don't tell you how to get to anything. They don't tell you how to, what anything means. So that's how, I learned OBS really well is, trial and error. So, when I first started using OBS, I made so many errors that I had to uninstall, reinstall, uninstall, because I didn't know, and then some of the videos I went to, just weren't giving me what I needed until I found Michael Ferreira. Now, Michael Ferreira is the OBS master. If you go to his channel, you will learn OBS in and out, up and down, just everything. He is one of the best teachers, and that's where I really, really learned OBS is through him. And so I won't go to anyone else but his channel. And he's come out with some new updates, and so I did do that latest update for OBS. It's update 32.2.2. And that's the update with the shorts that you can clip as you're going live, and no one knows that you're doing this. And then you just throw those in whatever editing program, add what you want, and then it's done. So, before I had to upload the video into CapCut, listen through the whole thing and cut the clips I wanted. So it was time consuming. But now, with this replay buffer, and you can find that in your settings, you can just click that on, and as you're going live or recording or do whatever, because I use OBS for recording too. So any of my recorded videos on the 2.0 channel are all done through OBS. So, even as you're recording, you can clip, certain parts that you want to use for shorts, and then you're done. It is done. So I think maybe one of these Thursday nights, because usually Thursday nights is, kind of like a content creator type of, live that I do. And it's just basically updates on, YouTube and what's going on. And all of us creators kind of give our thoughts and opinions. And That would be a good video for you to make, Nina. Yes, of beginners. Yes, yes. I think I will, because I'm very familiar with it now. And again, it all depends on what you're using for your system. So each setting is going to be different for, your system. Hey, Mac, you're still here. Thank you. But it's pretty good. It's a pretty good system, and it's free. How can you beat that? You can't beat that. So now the new version looks intimidating, but it's really the same. It's really pretty much the same. So, but I think I will do something like that. And it's great. The Thursday nights I love, because all the creators are like, oh, we did this and this worked. And this is, like everybody has their their little skills that they have, and you can learn so much. And I learned so much. And then, it's great that some of these content creators do reach out to me and say, yes, absolutely, use it, whatever you want on my video. Actually, not last Thursday, but the Thursday before, one of the content creators that I reached out to actually showed up in my live, and it made my first money on YouTube. He went to my description, and I have a link there to support the channel, and he actually went there and donated, so I made my very first dollar on YouTube. He tipped me like, I don't know, $13 or something like that. So it was really cool. I was like, it was funny. But he came to my live, and I was really honored, and that was really cool. So cool things like that happen, and YouTube can be a really, great place to meet great people. And it was Jamie. I was like, oh my God, I didn't know how to react. I was so grateful. And I had never made any, money on YouTube. So I was just like, oh my God, this is great. Oh, I think I might hear a helicopter. Is this the military? I hear one somewhere. Oh, they're on the other side. Okay, they're way over there. Yeah, they're doing something today, because I just heard a bomb go off. But anyway, it was really, really cool. I was like, oh my God, really nice. He showed up in the chat. He stayed for a long time. I did clip his video because I was nervous about using a lot of the content, but watch out for the I know. Oh, it's so funny. I'm waiting for that to happen one time. Oh, that's hilarious. But yeah, he came and he's like, Nina, you could have used whatever you wanted. I was cool like that. So it was really nice. It was cool. He was very nice. And then I got an email. I sent him a thank you email, and he was like, anytime. You don't even have to ask me. You can use anything you want. So, and he has a good channel. He does cover a lot of the stuff that I'm interested in about YouTube, and, the scams that are going on, and the changes and things like that. So it's at Drew Daniels, very good channel. And he just had, he does have some, he does swear a lot in his videos because he's very upset. I want to see this helicopter because it sounds really huge. He does, he's really upset about what's going on right now. So I'll just give you that little disclaimer there. So, hey, Ralph. Hey, Nita, just stopping by for a moment between errands. Nice to see you. Welcome, Webs Web. I was just talking about you in OBS and how I learned so much from the last topic you guys did on the replay buffer, and how I'm using that constantly now. Yes, hey, Devil Dog. Yeah, I was just telling everyone about you guys and to go check that Tech Talk out, because that thing has been a lifesaver. Yes, Devil Dog and Ralph from Webs Web, you guys. Those are the two that did that that I was just talking about. And that thing is just amazing. Yes, you guys did such a great job. That has been a lifesaver. Maybe my ears were. Yes, it could have been, because I was just telling everyone, Judy May and everyone that was in here, that it is just one of the best options. Like, I wish I knew about that a long time ago, but you guys did a great job with that. I always learn, like, because I use the free version of DaVinci, and I always learn stuff from you guys. I love that's one of my favorite shows to go to, is that. So, and I was just like bragging about you guys and how well you did it and explained it really well. And that's the other good thing, is that you guys really break it down so it's simple and easy. Anybody can do it. So you go into step by step. And I was saying how some of these channels don't do that. They say, okay, go here, but they don't tell you how to get there. And, and you can't really learn. It's like, it's not good, but you guys do a really great job. And so I was bragging about how how I'm doing, my videos and my lives, and how I'm just cutting my clips, and it's just great. It's been a lifesaver. I do, obviously throw them in CapCut or DaVinci or whatever I'm using. I have Adobe Podcast. I have all kinds of stuff. I was doing Runway, ML for a little bit, but I got rid of that. And then Opus Clips I got rid of, because now I can do, I'll try to keep things easy but useful. Yes, exactly, and that's what I love. That's exactly what I love. It's you guys do a great job. Both you and Devil Dog do a great job on that Tech Talk. That's one of my favorite things that I just love. And that's what you do. You keep it real simple. You explain everything, and you even take questions from the people that are in the live. Like, you'll take their questions, and a lot of creators don't do that. So. And I like that. And I've been able to ask you both. And, how do you do this? What about this? What about that? So, and it's good because you guys, you respond, and that's how I learn. So, let's see. I try to make sure Ralph keeps things easy, but oh my God, too funny. And you guys are fun anyway, but I was like, this is the best thing ever. I just loved it. So I'm clipping away as I'm going. As I'm doing my lives and stuff. But I do, I like to add captions and other stuff to it. But it's easier than uploading the whole entire 3-hour live and then listening to it all and then cutting the clips. And oh my God, it was taking me forever to do shorts. So now it's just like already cut and in the folder. I can get off track and too deep at times. I think you guys do a great job. I don't know. I follow along. So maybe because I use the programs and I'm kind of familiar with some of them, but there are still questions I have, like for DaVinci and things like that, because DaVinci is a little bit more complicated than all the others, right? I think DaVinci is not for you, Ralph or Devil Dog, but if you don't use it a lot and if you don't have all the features, it's definitely going to be a little bit, there's going to be a training curve, learning curve there. So, but I do use it, and I do use Adobe Podcast and a few others. So again, I was using Runway and VEO3, and those two I got rid of. Didn't live up to my expectations. But the free version of DaVinci does a really good job. And of course, CapCut is like super easy, super, super, super easy. So, that's really kind of, I use that a lot when I want to just knock stuff out really fast, and not really that concerned about, mostly for shorts. Like when I do a video, I'll probably spend a little bit more of the quality for, I'll use that. I'll go and edit that in DaVinci and things like that. But this OBS thing was amazing. And as soon as you guys did that video that night, the very next day, did I do a live? The very next live I did, I was in there like, oh, clip. And I was telling everyone in the chat, I'm clipping as I'm going. Hilarious. It was really fun. It has been too funny. So no one knew I was doing it, and it was just great. And I was just bragging about it. And I did say I learned it from you guys, so I did not take the credit for that. But it was nice to have one of the content creators show up, and I made my first $1 on that Thursday night. It was very nice. And it was just cool. It was cool to have that happen. So, but I do enjoy the tech talks, and anytime you do put out a video, Ralph, like I'm constantly checking your channel for any new Da Vinci videos. So, but I did Devil Dog. I did appreciate that video you did with Judy, and it was like a 30-minute, 35-minute video of everybody. The funniest thing was Judy spitting out the food. I laughed so hard, but you had everybody on that, and I was like, "Oh, is Devil Dog turning into a?" Uh, yes, it did crash. Is Devil Dog's channel turning into a cooking channel because he made some badass chili that day? Yes, Desert gets carried away. She clipped so much it crashed. I did have an OBS crash. Oh my goodness gracious, that was the most foul thing. Judy, that's what kept me watching. I loved that video. That was just a good video. Devil Dog did a good job with that. But I was laughing so hard with that. That was just hilarious. But it was really funny. He did a good, that editing, you guys are great editors anyway, but the editing on that video is really good. So, and I just want you to know, Devil Dog, I know your intro song, word for word. I actually sing it. I love that intro. It actually like made me want to do an intro for my Thursday night. It's nothing, it has no words to it, but I said, you know what, I'm going to start doing intros on my videos. I tried to build up the suspense. I was thinking, yes, it did. But yes, I'm glad everyone got a laugh. I have fun taking on the challenge. But yeah, I will never ever. It was funny because you were like eating it and eating it and eating it. And then all of a sudden, I wasn't expecting that to happen. I was not expecting that for you to just like. Just like spin it out. I was laughing. It was so funny. Yes, I like his song. It is a good song. Like it should be on the radio. It was a good song. So I actually, it kind of like, gave me some inspiration to add some, intros to my videos. So I did find a couple that I liked and put together. So, and yeah, it was good. Even Civvy would make a dish using, yes, yes, yes. Want some more sustroming, Judy? Okay, Catherine. Oh, yes, go help your mom. Good to see you. Hope it's not too hot in Africa like it is here. But take care. It was good to see you, love, for so long. It's been so long. But take care. I hope to see you again. It was nice to see you today. And I'm glad you're feeling better, and enjoy your Sunday. Yeah, Judy, that was hilarious. And yeah, Civi and all those guys in there in that video, he did a good job editing all that stuff. It's fun. Those videos are really fun to watch. Like, you should get a lot of watch time on that. The stuff like that I love. Any type of, Devil Dog puts out some funny stuff too. The challenges though are really hilarious. Like, those are fun. And the dog snoring is one of my favorites. I can't handle it. I just can't. That is one of my favorites to watch is, just, I think you called it Evil Dog. The short was called Evil Dog. And it was just hilarious because my dogs sound the same way when they're snoring. They sound just like that. So I totally could relate to that. But oh, what a little angel he looks like. Evil Dog, yes. Yes, it was just, he's so cute, just so cute, just adorable. And the puppies were just amazingly gorgeous. So she is, yeah, she's just the cutest. And I love like the way she sleeps and her eye. My dogs do the same thing. They're really loud snoring. So I actually wear earplugs. No, Angel. My bouquet DIY video, it still gets around about 30 views a day. Oh, and it's over, oh my God, 401,000. I don't think I have a video that ever, a short that ever did that. That's insane. That's crazy. Good for you. I'm jealous. That's awesome. Uh, Thank you. That is so good. Still drinking my coffee out here. Um, Yeah, I don't think I've ever had. I think 279,000 was my highest, and that was a promotion I did on the short. But yeah, those are the best videos of the dogs. I just love them, and the puppies were so cute. I love all the like when you guys do like your yard with your chickens and your little goats. I just love those. This year November, it's 5 years old. No way! Wow. See, so videos still can pick up traction, even though they're on there for that amount of time. So there is some hope, I think. So hopefully you guys will see my channel monetize within the next, I don't know, few weeks anyway, because I will be applying either tomorrow to whenever I can get out of work on time and do the application. My baby sister April, her daughter turned 21 and her mom wanted me to make a money bouquet. So I did. It was a hit. Oh, I'm sure. I am sure. Hey, Simon, welcome. Welcome in. Welcome in. I hope you're doing well. It is a beautiful day today here in the Mojave. It's actually around 90 now. I woke up, it was 80, which we usually wake up to. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Yes, I was actually monetized a couple of months ago, but I didn't want to keep chasing hours. So I wanted to build up like a bank of hours before I applied. So I waited till I got to almost 3,200 hours. And then I said, okay, I think it's time. I can go ahead, even though 200 hours is still not that much over. But I just, if I miss a live or something like that, the hours everything's kind of messed up on YouTube right now. So I didn't trust it. So yeah, so I will apply tomorrow probably and see. I don't know how long it takes. I don't know what the process is. I know they go through your channel, so I've been getting it ready. But yeah, I'm finally there. I finally did it. 18 months in September, I'll be on YouTube. So almost, what's 24 months is 2 years. So it took a while, but I got to go. Oh, bye, Milkman's Kid. Have a great Sunday. Thank you for showing up. Thank you so much. MoMA. Oh, hey, is that Ophelia? She changed her name. Is that a new channel name? It looks like a new channel name. Because I'm used to seeing Ophelia. Maybe I just know the name. Yes, it is. Okay. Hello. Welcome. Welcome in. Good to see you. It's Mama. Okay. Simon. Is there a game on today? I don't know. I know it's preseason. I know that. I know the season is coming so fast, man. I can't believe how fast this month went by, actually. It's this, especially August went by way fast, but I have been you don't know. Okay, yeah. I've been so busy with everything and trying to get the channel ready, because like I said, I don't know the total process of what happens, but I know I had to clean some of my videos up because some of them were a little controversial, and so I took some of the stuff out, edited out, so that, because YouTube will say, okay, we didn't like this, and no, we're not gonna monetize you. Thank you. Since I'm known as Mama O, I went with it. Nice, good for you. This whole summer has gone by quick. The older you get, yes, the more time flies, yes. Yeah, I know. I'm like on my way to 58, and I'm like, oh geez, this is just, and this year I actually felt it. Like once I got sick last November is when I really, really felt it. And it's just stayed the same. So I just like, okay, now I'm starting to, feel the age. But before that I was doing, pretty good. But then when I got really, really sick, that was one of the worst, episodes I had of that. So, and then I was just like, okay, I'm starting to really feel the age now. So, and it's been pretty consistent. So, but hey, that's life, right? We all get old. It sucks. I'm so happy. Yes, me too. Me too. Although I don't know what good it's gonna do, with all these changes and stuff like that. So hopefully, hopefully it brings in something. Like I said, I'm not sure. What's the temp that So it has been, so the last 3 weeks, it's been about 121, like for the last steady. And the last 2 days, so I got here Friday, and it was 111. Yesterday was 111, but it was 100 degrees when we woke up. So, this morning I woke up, it was 80 degrees and there was a nice cool breeze. So we could definitely see the weather is going to change. It's definitely starting to get to fall. Because today was the first kind of day that I woke up and I was like, oh, this is perfect weather. It's 95 right now. Yeah. Okay. It's about 100 right now. Yeah. Yep. So let the celebration begin. Yes, everywhere has been hot. I know it's been unusually hot everywhere. I've been watching the maps. I have a map that I follow mostly for the map I use actually is mostly used for the what do you call it? The spraying, oh God, the cloud seeding map, and that map will show weather and everything like that on it too. So, Web's Web, great channel. Good, you checked it out. Nice. Yes, it is a good channel. They have really good stuff, and Devil Dog's on there with him, and they're very, very tech savvy, the both of them. So you can learn a lot. That's too hot. It's 70 here, and oh, nice. Here in the Hall of Fame city. Oh, cool. Yeah, they're both really tech savvy. I've actually, when I first started YouTube, Jamie, down the road, I was able to actually get these guys' numbers, and I was able to reach out to them and text them and email them, and they were really good. They helped me out a lot when I was first starting the channel, so I was lucky to have them. So there were good connections, and just really, really smart guys when it comes to all this tech stuff. And my biggest thing was the sound issue. So I ended up figuring that mess out. So that was really good, but very helpful. Don't miss a tech talk. You'll regret it. There, you can learn a lot from these guys. So yeah, I finally made monetization. Like I said, I did a couple months ago, but I held off, and but hopefully you'll see the channel now. It'll be, monetized. I don't know how long that process takes for that, but I think it'll, hopefully it doesn't take too long. Who knows with YouTube now? So, but all right, guys, I gotta end this because I have a 3-hour ride back to the city. So I will be on the road, getting on the road soon, and I'm gonna go in and get ready to go. So everyone, have a great, bye Simon, bye Ophelia, bye Judy, bye Ralph, bye Eddie, bye everyone, Jamie, King Nero. Oh, there's so many in here today. I appreciate all the support. And Judy, and take care, everyone. Have a great rest of the day. If there's football on, go enjoy it. And I'll see you guys soon. Take care. Bye.